We are back at row scale RO-Joliet, and today we're going to be doing Lockport to McCook. And looks like we are not going to be doing some freight work and passenger work, so let's jump here and get the start on. And we have issued by sometimes, and because of this one, and we are just aware that all the track switchers are not working, but you still can shift, and holding shift needs to sprint around all over the map. And looks like we're not going to be doing everything that you are able to run, so I'm just going to be deleting every single trains, and I'm going to be deleting all auto tracks and even open hopper cars, and I'm not going to be trying to find our ways to McCook or even Lockport. So we are here in the Lockport right here, and looks like we just have a little tour, and this is going to be a long distance ride. There is no ride because there is some issues that we are aware that something just sadly went wrong with this game. Since I delete almost everything, this must be the freight yard, and that one must be the right corner right here, must the cargo yard, and right over here, and it must be everywhere around the city and everything on these yards. So here we go. I'm out to the freight spawn or just freight yard, and let's get out of here and try to do and just keep right on the rails. And I was going to be keep on something. There is another one as the emergency bay yard, and there must be the emergency one. We're actually moving forward, and let's move on to fake once again, and let's stay and turn down. And I'm feeling not so much. And by the way, there is another one, and there is a not sharp corner. Now entering IHB East. Remember to run right-handed, and this is not what it is to turn right-handed, and just move forward and just stay right on the rails. Remember, and we're just trying to make another one, and there is another freight yard, and as well there must be a passenger one. There is an engine spawner, and there must be a freight spawner as well, and even it goes to be somewhere else, and there's no passenger spawn, and right there's nothing able to see that. And another IHB again, and we're leaving IHB. Now I'm just going to be entering GM and O West. Remember to run right-handed. Just still keep on moving, and there must be the city of, I really know, this must be the city of freight yard and cargo yard. And there is no passengers, and there's no passenger things like something like Pennsylvania or even cheese in Ohio. Even moving on to the long west after we just passed the cargo yard, and we're almost exactly we're going to be passing the bridge or just even the train station as well. And still moving on, and there is a long things. So looks like this is going to be a long ride, and I'm not going to be speaking off right this. Since we are already entered McCook, let's see, we still have a few miles away. There is a lot of miles away from the start, and I'm keeping on running away. So we got the Amtrak soda, another station as well, because exactly as we wanted. And finally we went to the fake side of this thing, and there is no passenger spawner. And finally, now entering BNSF East. Remember to right and going on run right-handed as well. And I simply completely getting around in McCook. And looks like we're heading back to Lockport, right? I guess. And I guess there must be Lockport and some kind of freight. And McCook, it means there must be the passenger ones. And there must be the DCC controller adapter. And far much as we're now entering once again into McCook, and there is no freight spawner, there must be tanks around here, and there must be the emergency bay, and that must be the danger zone. So it looks like we're entering to this one, and looks like there must be the end of our ways, and it must be the kind of town and small freight, and I don't really know what it is. And unfortunately, we're heading back to Lockport, and by the way, this is gonna be a perfect timing, and I feel very stressful about this. And no trains that I can spawn, that I'm very aware for this exactly as well. And there must be the annoying dog just entered this game, and we're almost arrived at to the Lockport. And since I just actually leave McCook, and absolutely we're entering to the cargo yard, and there is one man who's just trying to spawn a BNR train, and there is no passenger yard, and I really think this is no one has ever seen this by this. Since he left the game, no passenger spawners everywhere in this game. So only just freight spawners, and everything like somewhere else. There must be an engine spawners, and there's no passenger spawners. There's freight car spawners everywhere, and all other kinds. On McCook, there's nothing, and I still need to find some train spawners. And like the cargo spawn, and there is absolutely nothing, by the way. And absolutely thank you for watching and for all your support. So, which means I'm going to be ending this video. So, even this kind of issue, and we just have been aware for this and kind of situation for this, and for this time, everything will never working on only proper, and because our team will be working on it to fix all of these track switchers, and it will be kind of been something like working all over again. So absolutely, I'm Turbo Concept signing off, and I'll talk to you all later.